Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh my God. Oh my God.
A heavy truck with an oversized load can be seen struggling to get free from a railway crossing. Already visibly damaged, it almost clears the railway. Unfortunately, the train arrives seconds later and hits the end of the truck and tips it over, leaving damages to the truck even worse. Gravity and a slippery road caused this SUV to lose traction at a downhill corner, and instead of turning, it goes straight and drives off a cliff. No further details were shared on the extent of the damages or injuries. Let's hope no one was seriously hurt. The sedan from the opposite lane of this highway understeers on a steep turn and hits the concrete barrier, causing it to get elevated sideways off the ground. Fortunately, none of the other vehicles on the recording were hit, but no other footage shows what happened after. Let's hope things didn't get worse. On this slippery, snowy road, a speeding car attempts to pass multiple vehicles, including a freight truck with 2 containers. As the driver attempts to merge back to his lane to avoid oncoming cars from the opposite lane, he loses control and starts spinning around before it halts after falling on a snowy ditch. Fortunately, no other vehicles were affected.
Господи, прости меня, Господи. Сдавай туда, сдавай туда. Все живы-здоровы.
Heavy smoke and dust can be seen from a distance, and as it clears, the aftermath of a collision between 2 SUVs can be seen. Parts are scattered everywhere, including a wheel that got ripped off clean from one of the SUVs. It looks like no other vehicles were damaged, but both SUVs are in very bad condition. If you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave us a comment to tell us what you think. For now, let's move on to our next video. This hatchback can be seen deliberately brake checking a heavy freight truck in what is suspected to be a failed crash for cash scam attempt. The truck driver's quick reaction and his well-maintained vehicle aided him in avoiding what could have been a lot of trouble. A sedan and a pickup truck were aggressively swerving and cutting each other off. Seconds into the recording, the sedan can be seen sideswiping the pickup truck, causing it to turn around and almost do a complete 180. Luckily, no other cars were affected and both vehicles only sustained minor damages. Recording from a rear camera shows a big bike trying to avoid hitting the car in front, but was not able to keep a safe braking distance and rear-ends the car instead. The bike gets knocked over on impact and the driver can be seen rolling on the ground for a few meters. No other details were provided on the extent of the injuries or damages. A passenger jeep in the Philippines plows through multiple motorcycles before crashing straight to a solid concrete post after failing to yield at a red light. 8 people were injured, including the jeep driver, who later stated that the brakes malfunctioned, an accident that could have been avoided if the jeep was properly inspected, as it was clearly non-roadworthy. While attempting to squeeze in front of a truck as the road merges to one lane, the black SUV gets its rear fender caught on the truck's bumper, causing it to get dragged several meters before it gets loose and starts spinning to the opposite lane, hitting the oncoming Prius in the process. The elderly couple in the Prius were shaken, but fortunately, no one was seriously injured. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Scary Dashcam Vids. Please drive carefully out there because we wouldn't want to see you featured in our next video.